Welcome to Reparenting Daily, your free daily guide for inner child healing and repairing the relationship with yourself. This podcast helps you establish a consistent reparenting routine, and is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading, the second is a discussion of that reading, followed by suggested journal prompts, and the last section is a peaceful binaural beats meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us. I'm so glad that you can join us for this journey of self-expansion. If this is your first time, welcome. As a celebration of completing our first full year of Reparenting Daily episodes, I've opened a free membership tier for the Patreon community so that you can access more resources and join weekly Zoom calls for free. I understand there's a lot going on in the world right now, and I know that many people are really struggling. My hope with this is to encourage others to still pick up the work of reparenting and offer a free community where people can come together and do that. I'd also like to thank all of you who've been along on the journey so far. Just as a reminder, this is a free podcast, but you can support the project by purchasing the Reparenting Daily journal, where you can follow us along all year. This 333-page journal gives you extra insight and resources for each week, and it also provides space for you to keep your notes. Another way to support the podcast is to purchase the Fairy Tales for Reparenting series, volumes 1 through 3. This collection organizes famous and obscure fairy tales from around the world into 3 phases of the hero's journey, beginning, middle, and end. And while you might think that fairy tales are for kids, I'd like to challenge you here. These stories contain profound truths and lessons carried down over millennia that we can use to integrate in our reparenting journey. It's a fun way to connect with your inner child. Each volume contains 10 fairy tales. They include an analysis section to help you dive deeper into the message, as well as journal prompts to reflect on the story's meaning for your own life. Lastly, you can also support the podcast by taking a paid Patreon subscription, purchasing the books on the website, or by donating to Buy Me a Coffee. You can find all this information on the supporters section of the website. And so, with these announcements out of the way, let's dive into today's practice. Today's reading is a poem entitled Confidence Building in Oneself. It's a poem by Ramesh. T.A., I don't know his last name, it's anonymous. Just as a reminder, we are still in March, and the theme for this month is building self-trust and confidence. We're in week 3, and the theme for this week is building confidence through action, rather. This is a short poem. Sorry for the delay today, guys, coming in a little bit late. I thought I had already planned, but here we are. So without any further ado, here's the poem. As always, you can find a link in the show notes in case you'd like to pull it up for yourself for later reference. Confidence Building in Oneself, a poem by Ramesh. The dream of joy and pleasure gives hope to forgotten difficulties and worries to proceed with one's occupation for the better, whatever be the situation in life. The outcome of sincere efforts towards achieving one's dream will not be in vain, but ever serve as tonic. That will make one inhale and healthily in all respects in life. Hard and sincere work gives great pleasure and satisfaction, even if the expected result does not come sooner, when we are waiting with eagerness, quite indecipherably by one's heart. When all zeal has subsided and one is in pursuit of one's goals of ambition, the result of success of efforts taken, come flying in, colors knocking at the door of one's own home. This is the nature and life of one who always occupies oneself in one's favorite work that enhances one's power. Thank you, and that's the reading for today. Hey guys, welcome back. This reading leans into a simple but often ignored truth. Confidence grows from engagement, not waiting or avoidance. The poem emphasizes staying in motion, continuing your work, your effort, your path, regardless of how you feel in the moment. When you keep showing up, even when motivation dips or results are unclear, you build something deeper than temporary confidence. You build momentum. And momentum has a way of carrying you forward when emotions simply can't. There's also a powerful shift in how success is framed. The poem here suggests that the act of sincere effort itself already contains value. It strengthens you, stabilizes you, and gives you a sense of purpose. Confidence doesn't suddenly appear when you win. It develops while you're in the process, especially when things are uncertain. If you only allow yourself to feel confident after results show up, you will always feel like you're behind. But if you anchor your confidence in effort, you'll always be in control. Finally, the idea of immersing yourself in meaningful work stands out. When you consistently engage in something that matters to you, your sense of capability naturally expands. You stop overthinking your worth and start experiencing it through action. Confidence becomes less about convincing yourself you're capable and more about proving it to yourself repeatedly. As we go on to the journal prompts for today, number 1, what is one area of my life where I've been waiting for confidence instead of building it through action? Number 2, how can I shift my focus from results to effort today? And what action would reflect that? Number 3, what kind of work or activity makes me feel more capable and engaged? And how can I spend more time doing that or those things this week? Thanks again for tuning in. That's the reading for today. As always, take care of yourself and please do be well. Welcome back. Now, this is the third and final section of the daily podcast. This is your silent meditation. Please find a place where you can be comfortable and undisturbed, where you can relax and spend some time with yourself for this 10-minute silent meditation. You can choose to be sitting, standing, lying down, or in whatever position makes you comfortable today. Just take some time to listen to yourself. Next, be sure that you are taking some time to be with your breath to connect with your body. Don't be disturbed or overwhelmed by your thoughts. Simply allow them to pass. Just observe them. Do not engage with your thoughts. Only be mindful of them passing as if they are drifting down a river. Use this time to connect with yourself. Whatever time of day you are listening to this, Namaste.